Number 1. Wander with Vickers is known for her calm camping trips, quiet nights in a tent, sometimes building natural shelters, other times staying in one spot for days. Her videos usually capture that peaceful off-grid life, not the kind of place you'd expect anything unsettling. But one particular trip stood out.
So I'm walking around Middleton Lakes in the dark because I decided to walk the whole lake and didn't really think about the time. And of course just kept stopping for birdie photos and videos. Oh, we've got a bridge here. I'm gonna hope that I came this way. Yes, I'm a bit directionally challenged at the best of times and I'm on a bit of a solo expedition. Oh well, we'll see. I think I'm really hot from all the panic. Well, I say panic, it's not really panic, but I couldn't find the bridge that I was meant to be going across.
She started her evening with a walk around Middleton Lakes, losing track of time until it was already dark. By the time she got back to her car, she was flustered but safe and decided to drive toward Cannock Chase.
There's someone there. In my place. It's my space. My space. But yeah, so I want to sort of get out and make a little sort of camp area, but I'm feeling a little bit about that person that's over there in their car. But it's only like 7:20, so I'm sure that they'll hop along soon on their merry way back to their little warm house. They're leaving. Oh. They're leaving. They left. Ha! Victory is ours. Me and you, dear. No?
A familiar camping spot she had used before. Normally it was empty, but this time another vehicle was already parked there. Not wanting to set up camp so close to a stranger, she turned around and found a more hidden place nearby. That's when the night took a strange turn.
Have a look round. That'll make me more comfortable with the lot area, I think. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm outside. Again, it's so warm. I'm so warm. Right, let's see.
While she was settling in, cars kept pulling up near her, shining their headlights straight at her vehicle as if trying to see who was inside.
They pulled up right up next to me. It's like I thought they were going to try and give me their parking ticket or something. But it's like, mate, it's 8 o'clock, go home. So he's still sat over there, he's still got an engine on. Yeah. Peeping on my pie.
This is when this happened.
That's what all these cars keep doing. Just walking up to me. I mean, just driving up to me. I don't like it. And now that one's gone parked by the other one. Do these people know each other? Are they like dogging or something? I don't know. I've had 3 cars come up and shine their lights on me. I hid for that one. I just want them to go away.
One after another, they'd stop, linger, then move on, some even parking nearby. It wasn't just unnerving, it felt threatening. For a woman camping alone, this was a dangerous situation, especially in an area already known for break-ins and suspicious activity. She managed to stay hidden, and eventually the night passed without anyone directly confronting her. Still, the whole experience was disturbing. Out in the woods, you expect the risks to come from nature, but sometimes it's the people who make things truly unsafe. And if you ever find yourself in a similar situation, the smart move is simple. Don't wait around. Just pack up and leave. Number 2. This channel follows Tom, an explorer who takes his audience into places most people only whisper about: abandoned sites, off-limits areas, and sometimes even near the edges of America's most secretive locations. On the 28th of March, 2017, he and his team pushed their luck by heading out toward the remote borderlands of Area 51. From the start, they noticed signs that they weren't alone. Fresh tire tracks, well-worn dirt paths, and even sightings of Ford Raptors. Vehicles often linked with base security. Hoping to catch a glimpse of the restricted zone, they followed an unmarked trail up a ridge.
There's the dirt road, 10, 15, 20 miles. I don't know how far you're going. Jesus. Freaking asshole. Does that mean I can't take any video? Alright, so we found a sort of back trail. I don't know exactly what it's used for. Maybe one of the trails of the camel guys, military police security, something, because the hill that they sit on, it's up over that, right over there. I swear this is just the most beautiful area, way underrated. Here, let's get higher up here.
From higher ground, they expected to see the landscape and maybe even spot security posts rumored to sit on nearby hills. But as they made their way up, something unexpected stopped them in their tracks.
That Ford Raptor, I don't see any rotor tire tracks right over in this spot, although there is a walking path, or a path for something. So up over that hillside is where they are. It's like a mile, half mile, something like that though. So we're thinking if we get up over to this ridge, we might get a look at something. It's never ending, I swear to God. Oh, fuck. Listen, get the keys, go, go! Fuck, go, go, go!
In the distance, a pale, almost beige figure appeared. It blended so well with the desert terrain that it was hard to tell if it was even human. Whatever it was, its presence felt unnatural. The team's reaction was immediate and raw. They turned and bolted back to their vehicle. There was no dramatic build-up, no staged performance. It looked like a real moment of fear. What they saw that night remains a mystery. Some believe it could have been a security operative in camouflage, a quiet but firm way of reminding them they were getting too close. Others think it was something stranger, something beyond ordinary explanation. Whatever the case, the encounter left them rattled and forced them to retreat. Number 3. Jake lives on the road in an old scrapyard truck he turned into a home. Most nights are quiet, just him parked somewhere remote and empty. But one stop turned out to be anything but peaceful. He'd chosen a spot he'd stayed at before, thinking it was safe. Around midnight, a car pulled in and parked nearby.
It's like 12:30 in the morning. A car just pulled up into the parking lot. It honked its horn and then did a lap around me. I heard a door open and close. And I saw a guy walk right in front of my car, brushing the front corner of it. I heard some talking and stuff, and I'm looking out the window right now at 2 people in all black in hoods. They're hiding under a security camera, probably out of sight. And they've got a bag on the ground, like a big duffel or backpack or something. And I don't know if they're doing a drug deal or if they've got tools in there and they're fixing to break into my garage. But I don't really like this. Suddenly they vanished. It looked like they went around that back corner of the building.
2 people got out, both dressed head to toe in black, with hoods pulled over their heads. They kept close to a nearby garage, carefully avoiding the security camera, as if they'd done this kind of thing before. Jake stayed hidden inside his truck, trying not to make a sound, watching as they lingered before finally driving away.
Later, and they're back. I'm just trying to sleep, man. Just walking over here right now. Bro, what the f? There's one going over there. And the other one is still over here. I don't like this at all. This doesn't seem good at all. Especially because they were dropped off here and the car left. I think I've spent too many nights here and they want to know what's in the back of this thing, or they want to, I don't know, man. I don't know.
But the relief didn't last long. Within minutes, they came back. This time, they moved closer, circling around his vehicle like they were checking it out. Jake couldn't shake the feeling that he'd been noticed during his previous visits and was now being watched. He stayed awake for hours, listening to the sounds of engines revving and voices yelling in the distance. The strangers kept hanging around the area, at one point for nearly half an hour, before finally disappearing again.
That happened sometime between passing out and waking up. I fell asleep sitting here on guard, kind of listening. There was revving of engines, yelling and screaming. And I saw those two people doing sketchy stuff for like half an hour, and there was more screaming after that. So I decided to put my windshield cover up, and I decided to put my keys in the ignition to get power to our digital rear view mirror. So I was able to swipe and have a view front and behind of the truck, and fell asleep watching that.
By morning, small details proved just how close they had been, like a trash can dragged into the middle of the pavement during the night. Jake never figured out who they were or what they wanted, but the encounter left him shaken. Alone in the dark, surrounded by strangers acting suspiciously, he realized just how vulnerable life on the road can be. Number 4. On the 29th of September, 2024, the creator of Van City Van Life uploaded a video that proved you don't need to be deep in the wilderness for something unexpected to happen. That morning, just after sunrise, he was stealth camping in an ordinary suburban neighborhood, parked near a senior's home. Everything seemed quiet until a series of loud bangs outside his van jolted him awake. At first, he thought it was just someone digging through trash or maybe staff starting their day. But when he stepped outside, camera in hand, the noise turned out to be something much bigger.
Oh, there's a bear on that garbage can up there. Good morning, you guys. I'm just waking up here and I can hear noises outside my van. I'm sleeping right outside an old folks' home, and there's a giant bear right here. He was digging through that garbage can right there. With all the garbage on the ground. He woke me up. I'm like, what is happening outside my van? Oh, he's right there. Look how big he is. Look at him.
When I first heard the banging was about a half an hour before I got out of the van this morning. I heard the bangs and I'm like, oh man, is somebody breaking in on one of the businesses around? And I looked around outside, I didn't see anything, and I curled back up in bed. Then I decided I'm just gonna get up and start this video. That's when I noticed the big bear. That bear is ready for hibernation. It has been digging through dumpsters and eating lots of food. I haven't seen a bear that big in the city in a long time.
A massive black bear tearing into a garbage can only a few feet away. It wasn't a dramatic encounter with screaming or panic, just a man standing there, surprised to find a bear casually raiding bins in the middle of town. What stood out was how comfortable the animal was. This wasn't a backcountry bear. This was one that had learned there's easy food in dumpsters, with no fear of people or their homes. His dog, Cruzy, did his part barking and charging enough to scare the bear off. The moment also sparked a reflection on van life itself. He'd parked in front of a senior's home, fully visible, yet nobody questioned him. No staff, no neighbors. His only real problem came from nature.
That bear's bigger than you, bro. Good morning. So I was doing a little stealth camping here in front of a senior's home, and I got out and I propped my camera up, and while I was out I could just hear this bang, bang, bang. I'm like, oh, whatever. Someone's putting stuff in the garbage can. I turn around and there's a freaking bear right there, ripping apart that whole garbage can. Oh guys, good morning, good morning. So it's those bears that you got to worry about. When you're running into a big black bear in the backcountry, as long as it's not a mama bear with her cubs, usually it's pretty good. It's when you run into the bears in the city, because they have no fears of you at all, those are the ones that you really got to worry about. But anyway guys, had a great night's sleep here in front of the senior's home. Good morning. That bear's gone that way, by the way. Long way away from here right now. Thanks for trying to protect us. Hey, thanks for the big barking.
The unexpected will find you, no matter where you're parked. Sometimes it's eerie, sometimes it's dangerous, and sometimes it's just a giant bear ripping through trash before wandering back into the city. Number 5. What started as a typical late-night ghost hunt quickly turned into something much darker. A group of investigators arrived at a supposedly haunted estate, armed with cameras and equipment, ready to document strange noises, shadowy figures, or any trace of paranormal activity. The night began quietly enough, with nothing unusual beyond the stillness of the overgrown grounds. But as they pushed deeper onto the property, they stumbled onto something they weren't expecting.
I feel like a cop. Y'all always keep your ears on the smooth. Oh, man.
This is deja vu, bro. This exact moment is deja vu. That's so crazy.
We've been here
This is
before.
deja vu of a deja vu moment.
So you always knew you was gonna be a ghost hunter, huh?
You said that exact same thing. Crazy, bro. I might be a medium.
I might be over here. You see that shooting star?
Yeah. Hey.
Bro, what? I don't even.
Okay.
Walking through, we see a group standing around in a circle. Two of them laughing for no reason. We start walking, we see one pop up behind a bush, just standing there straight staring at us. Then the group, all in a circle, starts looking at us while we walk by them, and then they start following us as we walk by them. So we all got our shit out right now.
Yeah. Hey.
Bro, what? I don't even.
Okay.
Walking through, we see a group standing around in a circle. Two of them laughing for no reason. We start walking, we see one pop up behind a bush, just standing there straight staring at us. Then the group, all in a circle, starts looking at us while we walk by them, and then they start following us as we walk by them. So we all got our shit out right now.
People. In the distance, a small group stood in a perfect circle, completely silent. At first it looked strange but harmless. Then one figure stepped out from behind a bush, watching without a word. The others slowly turned to face the investigators, their stares fixed and unbroken. The longer it went on, the more it felt less like a coincidence and more like a ritual.
Ghost one thing. People.
You see the dude in black just standing there looking at us?
Yeah, then they just popped up out of the bush.
Bro, make sure you keep it. You hear this?
Why are they following us?
They're following us, bro. They're following us.
I know they're following us.
They're following us.
Yo, don't put the light this way. I can't see that way.
They're following us, bro. Is that them?
Yeah.
All right. We're coming up on them. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not sticking around. I feel like they're surrounding us. Get him. You just say get him? Nigga, run. Yeah, I'm not playing around.
The team kept walking, trying not to draw attention, but the group began to follow. Among them was a man dressed in all black, who emerged from the shadows, eyes locked on the intruders. The silence broke only once with a short, chilling command that made it clear they weren't welcome. That was enough. The investigators abandoned the site, choosing not to find out what would happen if they stayed. Later, reviewing their footage only made the encounter more disturbing. The stillness of the group, the way they seemed to move in sync, and that brief, cryptic instruction raised more questions than answers. Were these people guarding the property, performing some kind of ritual, or was the team simply in the wrong place at the wrong time? Whatever the explanation, it wasn't ghosts that sent them running, it was people, and that felt far more dangerous. Number 6. The next encounter comes from UK-based paranormal creator Sam Nietzsche, who spends his time exploring haunted and mysterious places in search of real supernatural evidence. On the 29th of January, 2025, he and his group were investigating a remote woodland when they noticed something strange, a large black trash bag half buried in the ground. Curious, they began to dig, unsure of what they might uncover. Before they could even get a proper look, the situation took a violent turn.
I don't know what to do. Shall I get up? Let's just fucking do it, man. Let's try and find something. I'm just trying something for me. Quite deep.
Out of nowhere, a man in a yellow jacket rushed them and launched an attack. The motive was never explained, but it seemed likely they had disturbed something he didn't want anyone else to find. The fact that he reacted with such aggression raises chilling questions about what could have been hidden inside that bag. Luckily, the group managed to escape before things escalated further. But the encounter serves as a reminder. When exploring the unknown, it's not always ghosts or shadow figures you need to fear. Sometimes the real danger comes from the people you cross paths with. Number 7. Uploaded on the 5th of July, 2025, Dee's Dark Adventures dropped what may be the channel's most disturbing episode to date. Dee is known for raw, unscripted live investigations, wandering into abandoned places and forests, armed with lights, motion sensors, and a willingness to face whatever lingers in the dark. But this night felt different from the start. At first, it was small things. Her lights kept failing, even with fresh batteries. The woods grew unnaturally, still no wind, no insects, no animals. Then came the whistles. Not one, but several, from different directions. They weren't random. They sounded human, or at least something pretending to be.
Paranormal followers recognized as out of the ordinary.
I had to change my light again. Fuck. They keep changing my lights. They were quiet. And then that whistle. I'm freaking out, guys. I can't do this. Something's wrong. They're everywhere. They're all on each side of me. And those damn things. What? It's not dogs. If it's coyotes, I've never. It's freaking me out, dude. Hello? Hello? Oh my god, dude. What is happening? Something's wrong, dude.
Trying to stay calm, Dee began singing nursery rhymes to ground herself. That's when the motion-triggered balls lit up in deliberate patterns, almost like replies.
Keep singing. If you want me to keep singing, touch that ball. Thank you. Okay, I'll sing again. Okay, what's a different one? Let's see. Oh God, I know all kinds of nursery rhymes. Why can't I think of one right now? Guys, help me out here. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. I've had it. Dude, no. No. Dude, it's doing it again. Thank you. Do you like that? Did you guys hear the guy screaming again?
If you want me to keep singing, touch that ball, she asked, and it lit, again and again. But then came the scream. A deep, guttural sound ripped through the forest. Not an animal, not a prank, something raw, close, and furious. Panic crept into her voice, but she stayed long enough to capture what happened next. Shadows slipping between the trees, a black mass with a pale face near the ground, another figure peeking from behind a trunk. Her gear flickered and glitched, except for those motion balls still reacting with eerie intelligence. Finally, shaken and out of breath, she pulled out. But the footage shows it wasn't just a ghost hunt gone wrong. It felt calculated, interactive. As if something in that forest wasn't just letting her witness it, it was toying with her. And here's the part that lingers. Dee left the woods, but whatever was out there didn't need to follow.
What is that? Why is it dimming? Don't do that. What are you? What is that? It's blurring. Movement around me. Stop. Okay. There's something peeking right there around the corner. And there's something flat on the ground that's black with a white face. I'm not watching behind me. Sorry guys, I'm moving you. I didn't mean to. That. What is that? Oh, please work. My light won't. It's moved. And then there's a thing looking around the corner there.
Sometimes, the things in the dark don't wait to be found. They've already found you. Number 8. The next video comes from storm chaser Tanner Charles. He set out expecting the usual thrill of tracking tornadoes, but this chase turned into something far more personal. While driving near HRI, a massive twister formed right in front of him, close enough to spark real fear in his voice. At first, he did what storm chasers do, followed the tornado as it tore across the land.
All right, there it is right there. Oh my God! Oh my gosh.
But then it ripped straight through a neighborhood. The chase instantly shifted into a rescue.
Oh my gosh. Is he okay? Oh my gosh. You okay? All right. I'm very proud. Yeah, let's go. Let's go check on him, okay?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Charles found a man outside his parents' destroyed home, panicked and searching.
Are you okay? Yeah. Here, you can get in my car. Here, let's take our time, though. Let's take our time, okay?
Together, they dug through the wreckage and discovered the couple alive, shaken but still breathing. Charles stayed until paramedics arrived, then stepped back. What started as documenting extreme weather became a reminder. Sometimes chasing storms isn't about the storm at all. It's about the people caught in its path. This is Tom, the voice behind Explore on Road, a channel that's earned a reputation for eerie investigations of abandoned places steeped in history and mystery. For over 4 years, he's been taking viewers on ghost hunts and late-night explorations, capturing moments that blur the line between curiosity and danger. But on the 4th of July, 2021, Tom and his friend Connor stumbled into a situation that would test them in a way few paranormal hunts ever could.
Just arrived to the abandoned theatre. Like I said, I'm with Explore Returns.
Hi guys,
Check him out, links in the description. On the way here, there was already some mad stuff going on, so there was a guy who kept stalling going up the hill. It was crazy, and we pulled up next to him and he opened the window and he was like, oh, get out the car, get out the car. It was
and then
so,
chased us.
Yeah, literally, and then obviously chased us.
And I got chased before I picked Tom up as well. So that's 2 times tonight I've been chased.
Yeah, it's not good stuff, guys. So
There could be a 3rd one coming.
we don't even know what's in there because
Yeah.
it's just creepy, but let's go, let's try this place out and see what happens.
On the way, Connor noticed a strange man whose behavior immediately set them on edge. He stalled his car, then leaned out the window and ordered them to get out of their vehicle. Moments later, he actually chased them. For Connor, it wasn't the first time he admitted he'd already been chased earlier that evening, before even linking up with Tom. By the time they reached the theater, both men were rattled, and that was just the beginning. The theater itself looked exactly how you'd picture it, massive, crumbling, and cloaked in darkness.
I know, man. It just looks creepy already.
Yeah, it does.
And it is midnight. We hope there's no one inside. There's just so many noises. Because of the rain as well.
Oh shit, yeah. It's really creepy. This is dodgy. Look at this place.
Rain hammered through the shattered roof, dripping into empty rooms with an almost rhythmic persistence. The sound should have been a small comfort, something to mask their nerves. Instead, it worked against them. As Tom pointed out, the constant noise meant they wouldn't hear someone approaching until it was too late. Inside, the building was every urban explorer's dream and nightmare rolled into one. 4 floors of decay, collapsing ceilings, peeling paint, and a stench so strong it hit them the moment they walked in. Every step echoed. Every shadow seemed to twitch.
I think it's the water dripping onto the plastic thing.
Yeah, you're right. It's like you plugs. The building is 4 stories and the concrete is still leaking.
If there was someone in here, we wouldn't even hear them because there's some way out.
Like if we need to buy it, we can just go out the nearest exit.
No. As scary as this explorer is, this is pretty cool. Very, very old though. Still like the massive speakers up there.
Oh, it does. You're right. Yeah.
I know you're there. Yeah.
Guys, I'm not even joking.
Oh, the smell. The smell.
Oh, mate, it stinks so bad. How many years has that taken? Did you get that?
No, what was it?
Like a massive thud. Like the sound of something.
Upstairs, a flock of pigeons burst out of the rafters, nearly sending them running. Then came a sound much harder to dismiss, a heavy thud from below. At first, they brushed it off as part of the building settling, but then came more. It became harder and harder to believe they were alone. And then Connor saw him.
Yeah, there was footsteps going on. We both heard that, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is not okay.
Why can I hear a pigeon up there? I can't see it. This place is giving me weird vibes.
Yeah, not.
The rain's making so many noises. You don't know if it's an actual person or the rain. What? That was like a metal.
That was glass. Are you hearing shit downstairs?
Wait. No, I'm being serious.
Is there something? I know there's something bad, but if we're going to get out of here, there is some kind of thing we're going to have to deal with them. That's takes that, because if they've got a weapon or we're going to have to. But cameras and shit, if you have to get out of it, get out of it.
I think someone's in here.
Yeah, there is something. We're going to get out of it.
I don't know what to do. There's just thumps and shit.
Yeah. You know, like when you hear like footsteps on the wooden floor above you and shit, like where it's proper like deep footsteps. That's exactly what I've been hearing sitting on the floor below. And I keep hearing that was a door. Was it not?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on downstairs.
Just for a second, but long enough to confirm the fear they'd both been suppressing. There was someone else in the theater. Panic rippled through them.
And we heard so much stuff, and it's coming from downstairs where the exit is. We heard footsteps, and this is not a joke, right? If someone's in here, it's bad. It's a bad area. This theater is in a bad area. There's people.
There's people on the back of the side. There's people. This is on the back of the side. They're coming in here. They're straight coming in here. They're right below us. Down there is right where we entered. Right, okay, there's a lot of them. There's at least 3 or 4 of them. We're gonna have to make ourselves known to them before they actually find us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we've got a problem. We've got a big problem. Thing is, we're gonna have to go past them regardless.
My heart's actually racing now.
We need to make ourselves known to them before they find us, because if we scare the shit out of them, they could be on. Yeah, they're in here. They're definitely up in the echoes from that side. Shit, anything. We're gonna have to deal with them. There's no point in hiding from them because that may be worse if they are here for the wrong reasons. But we'll just have to try and talk.
Oh, this just took a massive turn.
There is people in here right now, so yeah, we're gonna disrupt basically. God damn it, man. Fingers crossed they don't find the stairs, because the stairs are quite hidden. We only found them by chance. So fingers crossed they go in there, think this is it.
But they might know this place. They might come here all the time.
I don't know. But we want to deal with them in an open space and not in a tight space. If they are dodgy. They come. They're fucking here downstairs. What's on that? What do we do? Maybe go down. What's on that?
I have no idea.
This wasn't just an animal or some harmless squatter noise. There were multiple voices, 3, maybe 4, coming from the floor below. Exactly where their only exit was.
We can't hear them because we have a wall.
I'm getting shivers right now. I can hear like people whispering or something. I swear there's whispering coming out over there. This looks weird. Oh, it stinks down here. It's just so weird. There's like lights in here. So many spider webs. What is this like? Oh yeah, no. What the f was that? See them?
Let's land in here.
Mate, that bang was loud and I was literally underneath it. Oh,
Tom's voice trembled as he weighed their options out loud. Do they stay quiet and risk being cornered, or reveal themselves and hope these strangers mean no harm? Neither choice sounded good. Eventually, they decided they couldn't just sit and wait. They began to descend, carefully, the sound of footsteps echoing around them. That's when Connor locked eyes with him, an older man, scruffy, long beard, clothes ragged, homeless, maybe.
Mate, this is dodgy. What are we gonna do? This is not a joke anymore. Well, we're gonna have to. We can't just there's one way out. What's going on? Huh? Hello?
You realise, like, I don't even imagine. This is weird. He didn't even acknowledge me. Literally just completely wrong. He's gonna be in that bit over there. That's where I saw him walk.
Mate, the exit's just over there. This is messed up. It sounds like footsteps.
Where's he going now?
Yeah, where is he?
I swear on my life there's a guy in it. I swear.
But the way he moved, the way he appeared just after a deafening bang inside the theater, felt anything but ordinary. Worse still, he wasn't alone. The men tried raising their voices, calling out into the darkness, hoping to show they weren't a threat, but the man gave them nothing. No words, no acknowledgement, just an unnerving silence as he loitered near their only way out.
Mate, there's like bangs coming up from that direction. Was there not there?
No, so I filmed that earlier. There's no bang there. It's just a lot of shit.
No, there's actually noises coming from in there. I'm not even joking. There's noises coming from inside there. I don't know what to do. I'm just going straight through the exit. I'm getting out of here. Is he in there? Mate, that we need to go.
Wait, no, what?
What? We need to...
Oh shit!
What did you do?
Let's get the shit out of me.
What the fuck? Mate, this place is dodgy. You alright?
No, you go now. That is not cool at all.
That's fucked.
Literally, I turned my back away from the door, came out, I turned back in there, you're walking towards me.
For Tom and Connor, that silence was worse than any scream. Finally, fear overtook caution. They bolted, sprinting down the hallway, past the man, through the exit, and into the night air. Heart pounding, voices shaking, they realized just how close they'd come to being trapped in a pitch-black theater with strangers whose intentions were impossible to read. The exploration ended there, but the terror lingered. Not because of any ghost, but because of a much more tangible threat: people. People hiding in forgotten places, people who might lash out without warning. It's the kind of encounter that leaves a scar, the kind that forces you to think twice before stepping into a place with only one way in and one way out.